A section of clerics in the country now want President William Ruto to break the silence on the Supreme Court's ruling that allowed the LGBTQ movement to register the association. Addressing the press, the clerics under the Church and Clergy Association of Kenya umbrella have also cautioned political leaders on how they address challenges facing Kenyans and urged President William Ruto to act on a section of his advices.
The church has continued to raise its voice on the contentious ruling by the Supreme Court on the rights of the members of LGBTQ community.
Yes.
The latest call is from Church and Clergy Association of Kenya, who are now urging the Supreme Court to consider revising the ruling that allowed LGBTQ to register their association. Led by their chairman Hudson Denda, the clerics also want President William Ruto to break his silence on the matter.
As the church, we are appealing to the judges to come back to their senses and understand that allowing these persons to associate and propagate their agenda against the Constitution and the laws of our land has far-reaching consequences. Already, we are seeing our young children in primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions engaging in these ungodly activities to the detriment of our generation.
The clerics also want both the National Assembly and Senate to support Honorable Peter Kaluma's bill and further implement other constitutional reforms alternative to the court's ruling.
We will be watching how the parliamentarians will be dealing with this issue in Parliament. If they value this nation, then they should support the bill so that we cure this problem once and for all. We categorically state that we support the position of Honorable Kaluma and urge him to proceed without fear and favor. The church is solidly behind you.
And as pressure continues to mount on the current high cost of living affecting Kenyans, the clerics have cautioned political leaders on how they address challenges facing Kenyans, and even as they urge President William Ruto to act on a section of his advices.
We believe you can work and we believe you can do a good job. But then probably it is time you reconsider the people you gave some key positions in government, because they might water down everything you're going to do. When we look at those utterances, they are not utterances that should come out of a mouth of a minister. They are not supposed to come out of, because they are supposed to give people hope. People are suffering. Give me hope. When somebody is suffering, the only thing he needs is hope. But if you ask that person to go and dig her or his own well of fuel so that they can cushion themselves, that is ridiculous.
While acknowledging the efforts of the government to weed out rogue pastors, CCAK have urged the Office of Registrar Societies to isolate such cases from other churches that are compliant to the law.
I think we are through.
Reporting for OpTV Newswatch, I'm Gloria Musimbi.